is all fun and games until Kristen has to actually roll a dice. I don't know how to read this thing. Oh, yeah, I got 8 initiative. I'm off guard. Okay. Yeah, so my initiative is 4 and I rolled a 4. Yeah.
Rolled a natural 18.
Jerna, you're muted, by the way.
It's okay, he's going first. I've accepted it.
Am I muted?
I'm muted.
Oh.
So what you do is you turn him into a missile. You pick him up. You throw him into the air as if he was your sweet baby boy, and then you deflect him into the sun. A missile deflect him.
Alright, so he got a 21 initiative.
He's going
He's
first.
flexing now.
Okay, so he's just gonna come in swinging. First swing is a
No, it shouldn't.
okay, yeah. So he swings, and you. How do you deflect it? Do you just deflect it with your hand? You step back.
Probably just kind of like a step back, kind of like move. So like he's going this way. I'm imagining. She's just gonna try and like spin. So she's like kind of trying to get
Okay,
behind.
so she just rotates her.
Yeah, just like full fluttering dress moment. That's how it's.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's it.
That one works.
Yeah, so he takes out his sword and he says, "Oh yeah, just ow." Now I'm gonna have to spend my week cleaning up a mess, and so that's gonna be that's just 4 points of damage.
Okay.
He doesn't have, for whatever reason, he doesn't have this.
Right, yeah.
Which is interesting, really.
That just means he has to kill me extra hard. He's enjoying
Created
much.
for the party favors.
Yes.
Have to get to the party somehow. I like your sword.
And yeah, that's his turn.
Okay. Great. Do I have my sword on me? Or am I gonna do monk stuff?
I don't think you do. I think weapons are being checked.
Right, okay, so I guess it's a monk party. Here we go. Excellent, okay. Well, let's see. That's right, we're gonna do
Key
some
blast, deflect missile, stun! No, wait, never mind, that's a higher level.
That never works for me. But yeah, we're definitely gonna do some attacking here. So we're gonna do a radiant sunbolt for fun.
Okay.
We're on the hit. 17 plus 7. 23. I think it's math. No, I don't know math.
17 plus 7? Maybe.
I don't know. But either way, it hits.
Yeah, it hits.
I decided it hit. Alright, great.
Yeah, it hits.
Alright, so that's some radiant damage. Ooh. Oh, 8 radiant damage for the first hit. And I'm gonna do a roundhouse kick to the back of his head.
Okay.
He's being nasty.
Yeah.
Another 17 plus 7, so that's another hit.
Okay, that's not bad, yeah.
Just gonna do roundhouse kick to the back of the head, which is another 8 damage.
Another 8 damage. 16 damage. Yeah, you blast him with some of your sun bolts. He buckles over, and then you step behind him and just kick him in the back of the head.
Yeah, just like and she's gonna try her own one-liner, okay?
Alright.
She's gonna say and here I thought you would once you finally settled down, you'd be easier to manage.
It'd be easier to manage.
Easier to pat the stomach, you know? You've always been I could never understand you. It's not like you would help. It's not like you just... So I've always just been Juju. Well, who is Juju now? Forget it.
Choose Juju now.
Who's Juju now?
You now!
Yeah, okay, that's... 18?
I think it does. Hold on, you double check. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so 18 hits. Let's see, I'm just gonna roll 2d. That's another 18. Okay, so it's twice.
9 to hit me twice.
Yeah. So, okay, I don't run with a lot of paladins. If I apply smite, can I apply to both?
Like, did the damage? I think so.
Yeah, you can apply.
It applies after the hit.
Okay,
If it's
so,
divine range.
okay, divine smite, okay. Alright, so yeah, alright, so he hits you, and then it's just gonna throw some smite into that. And he pulls out a sword and just slashes it across your chest as like radiant damage ripples through you. I think you're resistant to it.
I don't know. I'm a death player. I feel like
maybe.
it actually is perfected, you know.
He's like, you never understood the greatness of this family.
Whose fault was that?
Whose fault was that?
Sounds like Kool-Aid.
You all had
Just
me on
like
the
Kool-Aid,
tightest
it is
leash.
Kool-Aid.
You had me on the tightest leash. How was I to know anything with all these tricks?
You're supposed to be the best of us.
Best? Oh.
5 points. Yeah, he just does 5 more points. And you squandered it by running away from the truth.
Gosh, thank you again. Like, the best of us, that is like throwing Keyanthi for a loop. Just a little bit there. Like, well, maybe this is how it is. Maybe I am a little bit better than you because I don't have to answer to this monster we call a grandfather. Oh, I don't know.
Roll for damage.
I'm going to...
Roll for moral damage, too.
I will. Yeah.
Break his spirit!
Okay, I'm gonna call Bane. I'm gonna cast Bane with my first level. Yeah.
Okay.
So it has to be a charisma save.
She's mocking. Kidding.
Does a 13?
It doesn't clear it. So now he has Bane. He's a d4 to every, what's it called? Not completing throws, yeah.
Okay, so is it 2 attack? To hit?
Yeah, I think it's to hit.
Or damage?
To hit, not damage. So a d4 plus all that is subtracted. And in the meantime, I'm also gonna, like, do another radiant sunbolt to the face. Maybe I am better than you. Alright. I rolled a 19 plus 7. I think that hits.
Okay, that hits, yeah.
Alright, and that's 5 damage.
I noticed it more later and I forgot it.
I'm really curious if you said the best of us. That was supposed to be like...
Yeah, okay. So he, well, as soon as you say, at least I don't, when you say, at least I don't, like, heed the call of a monster, he just starts laughing. He just kind of like swings like wildly, and you step aside.
He's just jealous.
Usually can shoot some doubles. That is.
He wishes he could be free,
That's a
but he'll
19
never
to
be
hit.
free.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
He's envious of your freedom, of your pluck.
He does 8 damage.
You reached for the sun and your wings didn't melt, but his did. Oh, Icarus, you sad, sorry little snot.
8. He didn't. He put some smite into that, and so that's like. So, as he like carves his sword into you, he's like, "You will never get away with this family." He like pulls his sword out.
Your trick might have something to say about that. Actually, there he is.
I'll give some divine intervention, or maybe I should do like a slight thing. I can do a spell, please.
Hang on. I'll roll the. Actually, minus that because I didn't roll the thing because I always forget that. So you don't get hit. So I'm pretty sure 16 doesn't hit. Yeah.
But you still get that cool one-liner in, okay?
Yeah, he like barely dodge it and it like shaves off some of your hair. He's like, you'll never escape. And at this point, we're just gonna jump back to Amelia, and so Nualia is just like, we see this hand reaching out of the rubble. She's like, hey, can you like give me a hand?
You okay?
I can walk. Ouch. And then you both like, she goes and like, she takes a dagger and like pries open another like floor of the elevator. And she's looking down, and then you hear her go, she's like, wait, Keyanthi! And she sees Keyanthi battling Thranion. And then she like said, she looks at you and she says, you know magic, right?
Yeah.
She's like, she just kind of grabs your hand, and then she says, we're gonna go for a jump. And then she just kicks open the window and takes you with her as the two of you leap out the window and land in the bushes. So while Keyanthi is having this like dramatic battle, you see Keyanthi fighting her brother, and you know,
Ari, it's just like this girl and guy are just got it, and it's like they look like they're having a grudge match here.
Grudge match. Ari, you have no idea what's going on. There's this dark-skinned elf like just observing on the side, and then she looks over at you two, and immediately what Nualia does is she pulls out her daggers and just throws them at Thranion.
Okay.
Kill still.
Okay, so she's gonna answer.
Good.
Ask the age-old question, have you cast mage armor today?
No.
Oh, Sam.
I was going for a party.
Parties need mage armor. We party really hard.
After this one, yeah.
I cast beautiful dress. Not
Oh
mage
my
armor.
god. You know what? That may as well be mage armor. I think this is over.
It's shiny.
It's so fly like an airplane. Pretty much levitating.
It is delicately poofy. It's like just the right amount.
Okay, so she sends a dagger out, and with sneak attack damage, she does 20 points of damage. As it lands in like his like hamstring area, and he and it just scrapes up. It just like carves does still causes damage. She sends another dagger, and that one kind of whizzes by, and then Samira jumps into the fray and starts casting. So she is going to cast Yeah, you see her just start to like cast out these. There's like this it's basically a hypnotic pattern that comes out. Okay, so Ari, you have just been thrown into the fray, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm so wise.
She's agreed with those.
It's a 7.
It's the price we pay for making friends. Oh no.
You're just like, whoa, those are really pretty colors.
It's okay, you're in the bushes. You're safe. You're in the bushes. Does it count as cover?
I'm just looking at little clues.
You're just like, whoa. And Nualia, what she does is she's intense. Like, when she looks up and starts to, like, zone out, but she takes out a dagger and then just, like, cuts her own arm to, like, snap out of it. And we're back to... Alright, so... You guys... So, Kiara and Luna...
Real talk, Kiara's just having like the most engaging conversation. Like they left the dance floor at some point and they just are talking about work, girlfriends, things like that. And it's just like a really disarming conversation. They're just chilling. And then Kiara looks around. See the misplaced all of my comrades. I misplaced the band. We're the Iron Maidens.
Yeah, so you look around, you see Ellie like walking in the room. Aravan is being hunted by the demon lady who is vying for his attention, and he has no idea what to do with that. And you see Luna coming out of the crowd as well. Keyanthi is not in sight.
Busy.
So, what did you do?
If Aravan can see me, I just sort of make this gesture like, come here.
And then he just kind of like, he like puts his hands up. He's just like, I gotta go. And then he just power walks away from her. That was, interesting.
Bracing, in fact. I think you made a friend.
Yeah, I definitely think friendship was on our minds. Like, over his shoulder.
I have to say, you're really blending in.
And he's like, me. You can tell that's not
Kiara just sort of laughs and claps him on the back. This is, and I don't know if she got the other girl's name. I think she did.
Yeah, Lina. Lina.
Yeah, I introduced them to each other.
Hi. Oh, hi, Aravan. Hi, I'm Lina. I'm, not sure why they invited me. I'm the Minister of Finances, and I'm here, I don't know what to do. I'm very out of my element here. And Aravan's like, I can relate to that.
And then they start conversing, just having a nice conversation.
And it becomes clear to Kiara, they brought her because she's a great conversationalist. She distracted Kiara, she's not distracting Aravan, and as they're distracted, she's just like, why you see so Luna's up there, and then he's in a tent with friends, and trying getting Luna's attention like, okay, you okay? Should I go over there? I've collected half of the group. I can't find Keyanthi.
Luna, what are you doing?
Yeah, kind of looking around like, where is Keyanthi?
Your danger sense is tingling. Keyanthi is obviously just getting...
My paladin sense is tingling.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Oof, I got an 8.
You're looking around, you're trying to find, you saw where she was, but you can't seem to find any indication of where she went. Do you join up with the others? Or do you want to keep looking?
Sure, I'll join up with the others.
Yeah, join up with the others. And so then Airvan's talking with Lena, and he says, "You guys seen Keyanthi? I don't know where she went. She was just like up there, and then I was waiting for a second, and she was gone."
Do we know what's up with Ellie and her new friends over there?
And Airvan kind of cranes his neck. She would be okay.
Looks like. Should we? Do you think she's in trouble? Does she look like she's in trouble? And Kiara asks these questions, and you know what? And then just sort of like does this little flourish with her hand, and there is a ferret just sort of running across the expanse. It's Oculus still. Less
Sending Oculus over to the tent.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, so Oculus comes over to the tent. How close is he? Is he going in the tent? Is he getting close to the tent?
Probably pause at the threshold of the tent and just kind of trying to survey, like see what. Pretty much to get close enough to either hear or at the very least see what's up if Ellie looks worried.
Okay. So Oculus comes up, you're focusing through Oculus, and when Oculus gets to the threshold, it's like there's just this ball of silence. So like you cannot hear what they're saying at all. You kind of expect it, you can conclude that this is probably part of the magic boarding, where it's they did some kind of like silence, reverse silence spell for privacy. And Ellie, why don't you describe what you look like? What's going on as you talk to Arceus?
Ellie's throwing a goblet up in the air, is like kind of kicking over tables, smarting, not kidding.
Yeah, I imagine, I'm a little confused on this one. Am I in the tent already?
Yeah, you're in the tent. This is when he's talking to you about his childhood with Kira.
Yeah, there would just be a look of just surprise. But there's like no sadness at all.
So, Kiara's just, her first remark, because like her eyes are like sort of that far away look because she's looking through the actual like bear. Once she couldn't hear anything, she's like, oh, nah. And so she just sort of just is talking. She's all, well, whatever it is, Ellie's in awe. It seems like she's having a very deep conversation. Doesn't look like she's in any imminent danger, but I can't hear anything. It must be a magic word or something. And she's saying this to, I believe, Luna. You're nearby, yeah. Yeah. So she's saying that, and so she can't see you. Her head turns in your direction, but she's obviously not able to see you because as her eyes are occupied looking through Oculuses, her eyes can't see stuff.
Yeah. So Airvan says, okay, well, Ellie's okay. I'm okay, and he. So what he does is he rubs his hands together, and then he do a wild shape. He turns into a dog. And then you see him put his nose to the ground and start sniffing around. It's the dog fur. Yeah. The dog fur is the same color as his hair. He has the same eye color, and he sniffs around. And then, do you guys follow him, or are you just watching him with your eyes?
Follow him.
Alright, yeah, you follow him. Sniffing around. There's some people who are going kind of looking at, like, why is there a dog here? But other people are like, hey, dogs! And they kind of, like, reach over and pet him. And he comes over, and then he finds the glove, and he, like, picks it up with his muzzle. You see his ears tip back.
He would probably, I'm just gonna be honest, he might smell me as I get stabbed.
Yeah, he would smell blood.
He would
smell the blood. And then he whimpers, and says, and then you see, you know, like when dogs are anxious, they kind of like pitter around a lot, and then he goes around you guys and then starts walking intently towards the castle. Palace, I mean. And as you guys follow, you guys come to the clearing, and you find Keyanthi battling Thranion. You see Nualia in a bush, and there's this new girl who's like, wow, these are really pretty colors. I think that's a good place to break, unless you guys really want to keep going.
Okay, yeah, I think that would be a good move then.
Yeah, we're going to end the session here. At the end of the session, we like to talk about what other players did that we enjoyed. So let's start with Kenna. What did you like?
I really appreciated Kiara's little snake buddy, Oculus.
Yeah.
We had a little snake doing the snake things.
Kristen.
I liked Ari, being very adamant about getting to this party and then ransacking her brother's room, if I recall correctly, to get all the good goodies. Because he wouldn't let her. It's like, well, now I'm taking your stuff.
Well, that's what I think about your dirty.
Alright, let's go to Amelia.
I liked the witty banter between the brother and sister trying to kill each other.
Naomi actually doing pretty well, Adventure. She's been trying ever since he just showed up trying to kill her, okay?
Throughout this entire campaign, she's cruising on those one-liners. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Naomi is great.
That was great.
Thank you.
Alright, so right now.
I did like that there was like that coordination between Oculus and Luna. I think it worked out really, really well. Then I started to go, well, we got a key out of it, yeah. I kind of liked. So I also did like the all the sibling banter is like going on is just fire. You got the one that's like, oh, I'm going to a party, and the other one's just like, oh, well, you're a failure because I can break the mold. Look at you, stuck inside of a box, and how stupid do you feel?
The whole
You get
fail
your
of
balls, and you look like a
going on. And then like Aaron and Nualia, they're not interacting, but yeah. They're just existing too.
Alright, Michael.
Even though it was really high, rather than like super hard, I'm already like, oh man, Alex would have some fun.
Yeah, I was like,
Don't small people! That opening scene was really
thank you. I was like, we need an intro for Ari.
How old is Ari anyway?
She's 15, like biologically 15, but probably older.
He's like the same age as Alex.
There you go. Oh gosh.
But we never know what age we're at, so Alex.
Yeah, it's just in this weird space.
Or hundreds, I don't know. I don't even know how old I am. I might be part archfiend. Hey, I don't know. Sorry reveals. This is nuts.
Yeah, I liked Ellie reacting to the reveals.
that was fun.
I love that.
This is like a compliment to me, but I really enjoy being Arceus because his base character, you know how you make characters and they like change over time, and like sometimes you like completely reskin them and like rename them into new people. He has been with me since I was 8.
Aww.
So like it's like a really old friend meeting real friends. So yeah, you can ask me anything about him and I will probably know. So I like being him, and I like being Nualia. She's just a wild child. I enjoyed the sibling banter. Mainly because I find it challenging to like be evil all the time.
You're doing great.
I feel like I did good.
I am like sensing
More diabolical.
I've been sensing this exhaustion. Just like this little child does not understand everything I have done for her until now.
Yeah, he's just like, you don't understand how like grand this like you don't even know how big of a
Bigger.
yeah, this is so much bigger than you.
Well done, you little
Oh yeah, then why is my world so big and yours so small? Huh? But wrong sibling.
Wrong sibling.
Big, like your
Wrong
butt
thing.
head. Wrong sibling.
Anyway, overall, I also enjoyed doing Ari. So, good job, guys. Alrighty. I think we're gonna wrap up there. So, thanks for watching. Bye.
Hello, this is Tiffany, your DM. Thank you so much for listening to Dungeon Damsels. We really appreciate all your support. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That really helps us out. And if you're interested, we also have a Patreon as well as a podcast version of our show. You can find it on Spotify, TuneIn, Podcast, Podbean, and pretty much anywhere where podcasts are. Thank you again so much, and we hope to hear from you soon.